So the Nuggets win the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. Can't get it to fall.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Lowry, good.
Relentless is a word to describe Lowry. He is a wrecking ball of a guard.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. He said tonight the mission is to go out and win this at home. He told me we're one game away from capturing the championship, and there would be no greater feeling than to do it in front of our great fans. We're going to pour our hearts into this one for them. That sounds like quite a rallying cry, Kevin. We will see if they can finish the job. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, and that one's good. Jokic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Count it.
That's why they call him Jimmy Buckets, because he'll make the tough shots.
For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Denver passing it around. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. He'd have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Lowry, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Porter, defended by Butler. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. Denver the rebound. That one's not going to go. For Miami, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. 2 points. That one goes.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Now, here's Jokic. He feeds it to Gordon. All alone. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way. They come off the loss on Friday.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. It seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Now, Jokic. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Caldwell Pope passes it to Jokic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Denver with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Outside, Porter. pass to Murray. The three. That one doesn't go. And Miami the other way now. Butler kicks to Hero. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Butler. Inside, Martin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Nuggets trailed by 11. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Love's checked in for Martin. Duncan Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Green. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Love outside. Denver grabs the miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Miami leading by 11. Oladipo, the pass to Love. And here's Adebayo. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. So it's Denver now. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Here's Vincent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Miami, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. That one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Nuggets. Is no good.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
It's Brown with the drive. And that's collected by Love.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Jackson looking around with 4 seconds on the clock, and he lays it up and in.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Heat leading by 9. On the court for the Heat. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Butler. And it's Love in at the 5. Nuggets shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Not going to go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler kicks to Martin. Back to Butler for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for Miami.
Well, I tell you what, Butler getting better and better from way outside the three-point line. Got to give him credit for the work he's put in to do that.
Porter, no luck.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Caldwell Pope following the miss by Kevin Love. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Porter finds Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Love.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The Heat leading by 8. Outside Butler. Love the pass to Lowry. For Murray. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Love. And that's now 6 points for Kyle Lowry. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. Jokic kicks to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And the pass to Murray. Gordon trying to break loose. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket for Murray.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Now here's Butler. 5 points in the game, and he gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Murray from 17 feet out, and again it's Denver.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
Now here's Butler. 7 points in the game. Martin from outside, and the Heat another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter. Lowry passes to Hero. Outside for Martin. Back to Hero. Outside Butler. From deep. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. From past the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Butler passes it to Hero. Back to Butler. Hero the bounce pass. Martin finds Butler. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trailed by 7. Porter passes to Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Pass to Jokic. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And here's Lowry. 6 points for him. Feeds it to Love. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Denver calls timeout. A different look for Denver. Green, he's checked in for Gordon. Bruce Brown comes in for Porter. And it's Ish Smith in for Murray. And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Love. Robinson comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Hero. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Passes it to Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you talk about Smith. He's not only an accomplished passer, but I think his shooting keeps defenses honest as well, even when they try to get physical with him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran whose passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. On the free throw, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. Nice shot by Smith.
There's really no defense for dribble moves like that when Smith gets it going. I mean, he's an expert at slicing and dicing up defenders.
Here's Butler. The Nuggets hitting the bucket to the wing right side. Strus. And it's blocked by Brown. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat leading by 6. Robinson goes in. Jokic with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Smith. And it's Miami with the rebound. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so we conclude the first half. It's the Heat. They're up by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And the NBA Finals action continues here on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us on the Halftime Show. Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Ernie Johnson. Looking at Miami, they're playing desperation basketball, trying to keep the season alive. Tonight, they've shown the aggressiveness that got them into this championship series and just need one more half like that to force a Game 6. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
It's been an aggressive approach from them at the offensive end.
getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And Shaq, your take on Denver.
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting over 60%. You're going to have to make things harder for those guys defensively. Force them out their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the small forward. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Count that bucket. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And it's Martin missing. The Nuggets trailed by 6. Caldwell Pope with it. He's got 9, and he converts the layup. He's got 11.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. To the inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
To the wing on the left. Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. Offensive rebound. Great D that time from Adebayo.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Already blessed with an excellent pull-up jumper, Porter Jr. gives defenders a lot of different looks to deal with.
Here's Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Jackson in for Caldwell Pope. And Miami with a change here, too. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Butler. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Jackson. Now Porter. Left side, Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Hero finds Lowry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lowry's got 10 points in the game.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Back to Murray. Tipped away. From the baseline. And the rejection by Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Hero. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Jackson makes it off the glass. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Martin.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Denver calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A different look for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Gordon. Green comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Brown in for Murray. Kevin Love's checked in for the Heat. Max Strus comes in for Hero. And Bryant kicks to Green. Pass to Jackson. Brown outside. On the wing, Bryant. Down low. Naji passes to Bryant. Adebayo against Bryant. And it goes down 2 points. And now a 10-point Heat lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside, Green. The pass to Naji. Kicks to Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Love.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
That free throw missing. Smith checked in for the Nuggets. And he sinks the second. 1:25 left in the third. Brown against Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Wallace with it. It's rebounded by Naji. The Nuggets trail by 9. Brown outside. Kept alive. Tries yet again. Misses at the rim.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Strus's shot is good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Denver shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Brown the pass to Naji. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Brown feeling out a bit. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like the setup there. Green with a really rock-solid pick.
Miami leading by 10. Outside Lowry. Jacks up a three. Bryant with the rebound. Here's Smith. Good D from Love. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead by 10. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. Here's Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Jokic just got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Denver shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. There's Porter with the 3, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Murray. Good on the triple.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Butler feeling out a bit. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Martin's checked in for the Heat. Gabe Vincent comes in for Kyle Lowry. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver.
Timeout.
7-point differential. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. We told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Thanks, David. Fires for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Butler from outside the arc. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And the Heat lead by 10.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this end.
Now Hero following the miss by Michael Porter. The kick outside to Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Murray surveying the D. Over Vincent. And another miss by Denver. Miami leading by 13. Martin the pass to Vincent. Martin's in the post. Jokic defended. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Porter against Butler. Knocked away. Butler with the steal. Here's Vincent. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And a wide open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Three-pointer, Butler cans it from downtown.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Caldwell Pope outside. Porter passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Bounce pass, Butler. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. To the middle, trying to end the drought, and Jokic slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Lowry against Murray. Lowry passes to Martin. Back to Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Lowry gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 16.
A specialty of Lowry's. Give him any type of airspace, and he's going to fire away from there.
On the wing, Porter. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I thought they played well and with purpose in this one, securing an important Game 5 win
For Miami.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And they've just made these finals interesting. It appeared it may be a short series, but with the win here in Game 5, that title is truly up for grabs again.
Yeah, and only a handful of teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit in the NBA playoffs. But from the display they put on tonight, it looks like they may have what it takes to join the ranks of those teams. Well, what a historic comeback it would be if they can pull it off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Butler.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
They continued to feed him throughout the game, and with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
You know, as great as he is, you knew they were going to rely on him here in the finals. He loves having that responsibility. Now, here is Smith. Tight defense on him. Wasted no time on that one.
Man, that was a really nice interior shot by Smith. For a smaller guy, he's extremely confident when he gets down in the paint.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Najee. Over Butler. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Free throw, no good for Jokic.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
Now, here's Strus. Miami again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now, here is Smith. Jackson from long range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.